Yo, what's up, guys? It's the artist formerly known as the Achievist coming at you today with gameplay that's not in Destiny Crucible, which is surprising. Today we are playing Forza Horizon 3. A little bit of context here. This is the first Forza Horizon game I've ever played. I've played most. I think I've played 5 out of the 6 Forza Motorsports, but I've never gotten into Horizon. This is the first one I've picked up just because I've heard so many good things about it. So many people I've talked to have raved about this game, about how it's, it's the gold tier of what a racing game should be. And I gotta say, after playing it for a couple hours, I have to agree. This is a fantastic game. I'm having so much fun playing it. It's not exactly what I was expecting, just because I've played so many Forza Motorsports, so I was expecting just that game, but on like streets and stuff with more street-based cars. But I was actually surprised. It feels, I could almost say it feels like a different game. The graphics look very similar, all the car choice is pretty similar, but I think they've done a good job of making the game feel a little more arcadey. The cars, I think you can set it up so they handle more realistically, but base, out of the box is what I'm playing with. So they feel a little more arcadey, a little bit more flowy. I would say it is an easier game, just because it's not quite so much of a simulation. You have a little bit more freedom, and that I honestly think helps the game. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I actually race cars in my own personal life. So I actually, I have a feeling for what or how a car should actually handle when you're going quickly around the bendy bits. And Forza Motorsport is closer to that, I would say. It's closer to real life. Obviously, nothing's perfect because it's a video game, but it's definitely closer than this, although this is not that far off itself. For some reason, I always play the motorsport games in first person, but this game just feels better in third person for me, personally. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because you sort of memorize the racetrack, since you don't need the visibility you need when you're just driving on the roads like you're on this game. But for whatever reason, I play this game in third person. Obviously, you'll see this race is we are racing a train in I think it's a 2016 Z28 Camaro. Pretty awesome car. I've actually driven one in real life. I really like them. They're super quick, super, got a lot of power. They're pretty great. And now we have the biggest surprise in this game for me is, of course, the drivable Halo Warthog. I think it was Forza Horizon 4 had the Warthog in it, but it was just like a Auto Vista little Easter egg sort of thing where you could just look at the car, but you couldn't actually drive it. So I was super stoked to see that this car was drivable in the game, and that they give it to you for free. That's awesome. I don't think it quite handles like the Warthog in the actual Halo games. Obviously, it's not a twin stick driving experience, but it's really nice. I think they did a really good job of recreating it. If anyone does this race in the game, you'll actually see that they start playing Halo music, which I thought was an excellent touch. I loved it. It brought back so much memories. It made me want to go back and play through all the Halo campaigns and even dive into a little bit of Halo multiplayer. So maybe look for some of that on this channel. I would not be surprised if I pick up Halo just because it got me so nostalgic for it. I think Halo was the first game I ever got on my Xbox 360. It's what introduced me to the world of achievements, and it's the reason essentially that I'm making this channel, just because it's the start of a love story, the long storied love story that I've had with Microsoft and the Xbox system in general. And the man-whoring that I do for achievements, which I'm sure if you're here, you do it too, because everyone loves achievements. It's just, that's the one thing Microsoft has. It's all about the achievements. I don't know. I think I'm just addicted. I have a problem. Someone help me, please. I have a problem. I'm an addict. I'll admit it. I should probably go in rehab, but no, instead I'm just gonna keep playing video games because that is the easier solution. Alright guys, we are on the last race I'm showing today. The other two were, what are they called? Someone help me out here. What are they called? Oh, I just did this. What are they called? Whatever. The bucket list. God, I got it. The other two were bucket list races. This is actually just a regular race, but I wanted to show off this Audi that I made. I think it looks pretty sweet. I never really got into the whole customizing car things that you can do in Forza Motorsport, just because, like I said, I always played in first person, so I never really looked at my cars anyway, so I didn't really care what they looked like. But playing in third person, I've really gotten into the decal and paint systems that are in this game. So I made this Audi. I think it looks pretty sweet. Next video, which I assume I'm gonna make, because I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. So next video, I'll show off my BMW that I made, which if anyone played the original Need for Speed Most Wanted, like the one from 2005, I recreated the like the cover BMW M3 thing that the big meanie drives. So I'm really excited to show that off just because I think it looks pretty cool. I think I did a pretty good job with it. I got it to look pretty close. So maybe between now and whatever time you see that video up, you should go and just look at what the car looks like, so then you can see if you agree with me. See if I did a good job. Oh, side note, if anyone has never played that Need for Speed Most Wanted I'm talking about, not the new one, not the one from like 2012, the older one from 2005, you should pick it up for two reasons. I'm not sponsored by EA or Most Wanted or anything like that, but you should pick that game up for two reasons. Number one, it is the single greatest Need for Speed game that's ever been released ever. Carbon is a close second. Don't let anyone tell you it's better. Most Wanted is the better game, guaranteed. Second, and probably the most important reason, is the achievements are super easy in that game. If you beat that game, you will get 1,000 gamer score, guaranteed 100% of the time. It never fails anyone. And of course, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. The only thing that you care about, the only thing I care about, is that gamer score. Getting dem achievos is all you want. That's all anyone wants in their life. That's it, basically. That's the end all be all. Some people have God, some people have alcohol. We have achievements. That's how it works. Anyway, guys, I think it's looking like I'm gonna win this race. Yep, just won it. First place, always like I do. I should probably bump up the difficulties, but I like winning. First place is always better than not first place, so I'm gonna, see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's all the gameplay I'm showing today. Hopefully, if you like this, I will release more at some point in the future. I don't know, maybe. I do what I want, like I've said before. I never really follow any rules. I just sort of release what I want to release. Release what I'm having fun playing. But I am having a lot of fun playing this game. So, odds are, look back, there'll be more gameplay coming soon. But that is all I have for today. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.